Relationships can become boring, especially if both partners have started putting less effort into trying to enjoy each other and joint activities. However, being bored doesn't sound like the biggest of problems, and that is precisely why it can become a serious issue. Boredom is among the most common reasons behind failing relationships, alongside severe emotional distancing between partners, problems with dishonesty in a relationship, and losing attraction to your significant other. This is why it is important to address relationship boredom as soon as you notice this issue. There are many reasons behind your relationship getting a bit stale, and it is important to identify the root cause in order to start resolving the issue. However, it's important to understand the reason behind this problem and its possible effects. Is it normal to be bored in a relationship? People feel bored all the time, and relationships are no exception. However, experiencing relationship boredom can feel incredibly discouraging because it can make you question your and your partner's compatibility and potential for a lasting, loving relationship. All that said, being bored in a relationship is a normal and common issue that happens to many couples. However, that doesn't mean that you don't need to do anything to alleviate the situation and let it unfold on its own. As usual and as frequent boredom in a relationship might be, it is something to pay attention to and attempt to resolve. Relationship boredom can be a sign of a more serious underlying problem, or it can lead to serious relationship issues if left unresolved. That is why it's important to understand why you're experiencing relationship boredom and consider implementing methods to deal with it in a healthy, constructive way. Why does a relationship become boring? There are many reasons why relationships can become boring. Discovering and pinpointing the reasons behind the feelings of boredom can greatly help improve your relationship with your partner. Here are some of the most common reasons why couples can go through a period of stagnation. 1. Going with the flow. It's easy to become overly comfortable in a relationship, and that's not a bad thing. However, it can start posing problems if it leads to long periods of uneventfulness. 2. Always going on the beaten path. Some couples find the things they love doing together and then stick to them all the time. It can be very beneficial for relationships to spice things up once in a while. 3. Forgetting about yourself. Some individuals lose themselves in relationships, which can cause them to lose their own goals in life, leading to individual boredom that gets transferred to the entire relationship. 4. Not working on physical intimacy. It's easy for sexual encounters to become means to an orgasmic end in relationships. This can lead to a dissatisfying sexual life, which can only enhance the feeling of boredom. 5. Neglecting emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy is just as important as physical intimacy, and relationship stagnation can often be caused by a partner's inability or unwillingness to share their emotions. 6. Not sharing hobbies. Sometimes, relationship boredom can be caused by not having enough activities to share with your partner. 7. Never having arguments. Constantly arguing with your partner can be highly detrimental to a relationship, but so can complacency and constant compromising. It can be healthy to share diverging opinions from time to time and allow both yourself and your partner to express different points of view. Do couples get tired of each other? Looking around you, it might be easy to notice couples and spouses who are tired of each other and think of it as an inevitability of life. However, there is no emotional or psychological rule that states that all couples get tired of each other and that there is nothing you can do about it besides waiting for it to happen to you. The truth is that the majority of couples go through rough patches and experience problems in the relationship. However, the lack of taking action to resolve the problems that arise is often the reason behind unhappy or unsuccessful relationships. So, although some couples do get tired of each other and relationship boredom may arise from time to time, that doesn't immediately mean that your relationship is at its end. Many relationship issues require active involvement, not quitting. How do I fix my boredom in a relationship? If you're willing to work on and through the feelings of boredom in your relationship, there are several things you can try doing to break up the habit and inspire enthusiasm and excitement. Be honest with your partner about what's going on and work on it together. Find a way to break up the same old daily routine and spice things up. Try surprising your partner and making the relationship more dynamic. Consider changing your current environment, since this can also help with eliminating boredom. Create a bucket list for your relationship consisting of all the things you'd like to do together. Start touching your partner more and show them how you feel through physical intimacy. Go on dates and remember the feeling of first meeting each other. Start flirting with your partner again and revive the lost spark. Consider taking up a new hobby together. However, you have to be aware of the fact that sometimes, even against your and your partner's best efforts, boredom will not seem to go away. At these times, you might want to consider trying professional emotional coaching. Experienced relationship advocates can help you find the underlying problem behind this issue and change behavioral patterns that might be the cause. Last words. Although experiencing boredom in a relationship does not sound like the most serious problem couples can face, it is still a matter that requires your attention. Being in a boring relationship may cause serious relationship challenges and even breakups. However, there is always time to reconnect with your partner and rediscover the joy and excitement you once had. Even if you struggle to do it alone, you can always turn to qualified relationship coaches for professional emotional intimacy coaching that will help you with building intimacy and interest in your relationship again.